Hello, thank you for tuning into our video. Please like, subscribe, check out our Facebook and Instagram. And if you have any questions, concerns, please leave a comment or send me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks a lot.
Alright folks, got a few pieces here cut, ready to go. Transitions to the doorways pre-cut. Just mix my thin set, letting that slake for a little bit. I'm going to start setting. Lay it out so that way get a nice full tile. Goes right up to this carpet on one of those transition strips. Then we'll tuck the carpet right into that transition strip.
Okay, here we are on the job site. I'm about to start setting this 6-inch by 36-inch tile. If you can tell by looking at the concrete slab there, I used the patch material. In this case, it was Latticrete NXT patch with my nice 6-foot and 8-foot straight edges. Get everything nice and flat left to right for these long planks. Otherwise, it'd be a nightmare setting them. Get it lippage free. What I'm using here for my trowel size is a 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch square notch trowel. This one is actually made by Marshalltown. And I'm not sponsored by any of these companies, just so everyone knows, I pay for everything. Also, by the way, the thin set I'm using on this job is a Latticrete LHT thin set, and this is a large and heavy tile mortar designed for these larger tiles. Any tile that is larger than 16 inches in length in any way is considered a large format tile. So you always want to make sure you use the correct mortar for your application. So as you can tell, what I'm doing here, I'm using the flat side of my trowel and I'm keying it in. I'm not just plopping on there and moving them extra force in there real good with the flat side of the trowel. We get a really good bond to the substrate. Now if you just go and you hit it with the notch side of the trowel, it will still bond, of course, but it won't bond nowhere near it will as good as when you key it in. And if there's dust on the surface just a tiny bit, it won't bond. So always use a flat side trowel, key it in there real good, and that will make sure that you get 100% bond and you won't have any issues. So always make sure you do that. Better safe than sorry. You don't want to be doing this job and then have tiles popping up a few months, a year later just because you were too lazy to key it in. So make sure you do it correctly. Okay, now that I got my substrate feed in, I'm going to take the north side of the trowel. Now this is where a lot of contractors and almost every DIY person would say go wrong here. You want to make sure that you trowel your ridges in one direction. Now if the tile is long, it'll be a lot easier to collapse the ridges if it's going the short way. So essentially this is 6-inch wide tile. I just notched the trowel more towards me. Now you could go the other way and I'll still get the air out, but it'll be a lot easier if you go on the short side. So once you do that, get everything combed good. Make sure you don't have any clumps or collapsed ridges so everything stays nice and flat. And always backbutter your tiles, especially large formats, so you won't have any issues with bonding. And one other thing I'd like to mention here, I've had a few questions and comments regarding what system I'm using here for lippage tuning. What I'm using here is Raimondi, aka RLS, leveling system. This system you can get online. I get it at my local distributor, America Olean. It's a very simple system. It consists of clips which come in 1/16, which are clear, and red ones, which I'm using here, which are 1/8 for grout joint spacing. And you slip that under the tile, and then you put the wedge in there and use a gun that tightens them up. So I'll try to make a video of how it exactly works, but a very simple system. Brings the tile within the plane, giving you a lippage-free installation. That way you have a 100% satisfied customer and a very good install.
The shadows?
Right.
Okay, here's the finished product, all grouted in with Tech Power Grout. Now here's the Sluter profile. This is the Sluter Reno TK. This is in a brushed nickel, I believe, and this is the carbon transition. You can look them up online. Once again, Sluter Reno TK. That carb will tug right under the lip there, give you a nice clean finish. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe and like the video.